Boys. Oh. Ow. Ow, my hair,
What's going
my
on
hair,
YouTube? My name's Anna, and today I'm going to be telling you the story about the Little Witch of Pilot Knob. Let's get into it. So this story takes place in Marion, Kentucky in the 1900s, more specifically around 1916. So this urban legend stems around a real-life woman by the name of Mary Louise Ford and her 5-year-old daughter. Her daughter's name was Mary Ellen Ford, and they both lived in Pilot Knob and were accused of being witches. It is said that they were awaiting a trial of some sort, and there were villagers that lived by the area that just couldn't wait for the trial. They were too scared and they just wanted them gone, I guess. So they went down to Pilot Knob and burned them alive at the stake. Which, awful, terrible, I can't even imagine. This little girl was literally 5 years old and she had to experience this. So what they said they did was buried the mother somewhere else. The location of where she was buried is like, I couldn't find it anywhere. I don't know where they buried her. They just wanted to make sure to separate the mother and the child. And for whatever reason, they were so scared that this little girl was going to come back from the dead somehow and seek revenge for killing her and her mother. So they buried the daughter at Pilot's Knob, which is also cemetery. It's also a cemetery. And they buried her there in some sort of reinforced coffin. And then they put concrete inside, put gravel on top, and then built this metal fence around the coffin made out of crosses. And they say they did this to keep her from coming out, to trap her inside. This poor little 5-year-old soul, they wanted to trap her inside because they thought she was a witch. So the legend says that she would pace back and forth on the inside of this fence where her grave was, and she couldn't escape, and she was just constantly pacing back and forth looking for her mother, which she had absolutely no idea where she was buried, where she was at all. There are people that say that when you go there you can see like child footprints inside the gravel where her grave is, and it's said that a lot of the locals believe that if you go there alone, she might try to pull you into the grave and kill you or keep you, or I'm not sure what they assume that she does. So people have said that they've seen this little girl, like seen the ghost of this little girl, and she wears this white dress and she's got this blonde hair, and the end of it is like scorched, you know, because of the fire, so it's kind of burnt at the bottom. So the locals don't go there, right? Like they're scared of this place. They advise people not to go there, not to get near the grave. Apparently there's also rumor of what they call the Watcher, and it's supposed to be this demon that watches over this little girl's grave, and I'm not really sure what is considered his business with her, but he doesn't like people getting close to the grave. There are reports of like growls when you get close to the grave, almost feeling like someone is watching you or following you, and it's said to be this demon. I couldn't really find much backstory as to who this Watcher might be. There's really no name attached to it or associated with it, but a lot of people have reported feeling or hearing this demon. So this story is absolutely insane. There's a lot of activity at this cemetery that has been reported by so many people, but get this, somewhere I read that none of this is actually even true. I read somewhere that the daughter actually died from some sort of stomach issue, and the mother was still alive several years after the death of the daughter. So I don't know exactly what is true and what isn't. There's not much fact regarding the case or, you know, information, but I think it's really insane that it might not even be true, yet there's a lot of activity regarding the cemetery and her grave specifically. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to take from it. I think it's so weird when there's paranormal activity regarding one specific thing, and where did the story even come from? Like, did somebody just make it up for no reason, or is there some truth to it? I don't know. I guess that's for everyone to decide on their own. I'm not sure if anyone that's watching has ever actually experienced something at this location. Please let me know. Again, I couldn't find hard, solid evidence or proof whether or not it's true or fake. But either way, I think it's crazy and definitely not a place that I will be going to anytime soon. Let me know if you've ever been there, if you've ever experienced anything there, if you live by there and have heard of the story. Let me know if you live by there and don't go there. Like, are you one of those people that just refuses to go there for whatever reason? But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.